2 weeks ago, the Supreme Court took away nationwide abortion rights. Two weeks after the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, President Joe Biden on Friday signed an executive order aimed at protecting access to abortion nationwide despite efforts by some states to outlaw or severely restrict it. Speaking from the Roosevelt Room of the White House alongside Vice President Kamala Harris and Health and Human Services Secretary Xavier Becerra, Biden decried the court's decision 2 weeks ago as extreme and totally wrong. The president also urged women, specifically, to practice their polity. It is already happening. Just last week, it was reported that a 10-year-old girl was a rape victim, 10 years old, and she was forced to have to travel out of state to Indiana to seek to terminate the pregnancy and maybe save her life. "Imagine being that little girl," he continued. "I'm serious, just imagine being that little girl." The executive action comes as Biden faces pressure from his fellow Democrats to take more forceful action, especially since the decision handed down by the High Court on June 24 was leaked in early May. His order largely finalizes what has already been announced by the administration, including instructions to the Justice Department to make sure women can travel out of state for abortion care. The order addresses the elevated risks for patients, providers and clinics, which includes efforts to protect mobile clinics that have been deployed to state borders to offer care for out-of-state patients. Biden's action, the White House said, directs Attorney General Merrick Garland and the White House counsel to convene volunteer lawyers and organizations to encourage robust legal representation of patients, providers, and third parties lawfully seeking or offering reproductive health care services. Amazon, Starbucks and other corporations have already announced expanded health benefits to pay for their employees' travel fees if they are seeking an abortion and the procedure is unavailable near where they live. President Joe Biden signs an executive order to help safeguard women's access to abortion and contraception at the White House, July 8, 2022, in Washington,